Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the 36 minutes still ahead of them here, round 1 of 12. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
The Latin Snake's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
Unable to score with the hook. Oh, good exchange there. Good looking counterpunch. Scores up top with a left. Well, he ties up there. A headshot blocked. Missed the target with that hook. 10 clicks of the talk. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. The Latin Snake's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Halfway through round number 2. Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. The Latin Snake's committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he does, he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
Off target with that hook.
Don't stay in one spot.
Good looking counter punch. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Wow, look at that, trading shots. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
He just missed that shot up top.
Go, go!
Missed that uppercut. And now they're trading blows. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Good way to protect the midsection.
There you go.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Back up top he goes. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
It's all yours, baby. But you gotta keep working. Keep working. This is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, okay?
Round number 4 underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. The Latin Snake's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he could do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing, because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
A little head hunting with the right. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Latin Snake.
Uppercut.
That shot unable to land. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Scored well with the hook after blocking that shot. You know, when we sat with these guys yesterday in preparation for this broadcast, we asked them, all right, what's your favorite punch? They both had the same response. We like them all.
Oh, that's a smart fighter, because you want to be as versatile, as rounded as possible.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
Keep your head moving. That's okay. Let's go.
A piercing hook to the head by the Latin Snake. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. The Latin Snake's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch, because he just got hit by a good solid counter.
Relax, relax. All right, just let it go, all right? You're taking a beat. Now, come on. What's going on?
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. You can just tell that he's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
He missed with that headshot. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. The The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Halfway into round number 5 here.
Keep working the body.
Now hugging on the inside. Crashes home with a hook. Not an accurate hook at all. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Now that's crafty veteran boxing right there. The counter punch by the Latin Snake. Good, solid right hand lands. The Latin Snake's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing. Well-placed shot. Came after a nice defensive move there. Good block.
Finish with a hook. Finish with a hook. Hey, hey, let's go. Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep it up. Keep it up. That's it now. Nice work out there. Keep fighting smart and keep busy. Don't take a break with these guys. Much better. Much better. That was good.
We start a new round here. It's hard to believe that we're even in this round based on how that last round finished.
Well, have you ever watched some of those Houdini movies, you know, the great escape artist? Kind of hard to believe he got out of some of those fixes he was in. You know, inside that box with chains around him underwater. He's going to have to do a Houdini right here.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Atta boy.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshots. The Latin Snake's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Parries the punch, comes back with the hook. The Latin Snake's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustment. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
That punch just close.
Keep your distance. You're doing great.
Good counter punch. The Latin Snake's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Good job.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. The Latin Snake's taking a rest between rounds here, and as he does, it gives us a chance to look at the fight overall, because I think now that what you have is a good, really strong, evenly matched fight that he's up on.
Yeah, I think so, but he shouldn't think that. You know, it's okay for us to think that, and his trainer, more importantly, shouldn't let him think that. He should tell him this is where a little psychology 101 might come in. You know, I don't say you tell him you're behind, but you say, hey, it's a dead even fight. Win the rest of these rounds.
1-2.
Able to cover up that gut. Flush right hand to the head. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep working the body. Those hands up.
And he decides to tie up again. At the halfway point of round 7. Parries that punch intended for the head. The Latin That's a huge left he just scored with.
Nice work! Nice work!
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. That hook was well off the mark. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. The Latin Snake showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing good. Keep it up.
There's Teddy's scorecard as we open up round number 8. If this was any other sport, it would be a blowout that probably wouldn't hold your interest, but not in this fight game where if there's even a second left on the clock, anything can happen, and we've seen that so far with his punching ability.
No, in this sport, you're always one touchdown away. You're always one basket away. You're always one hit away. One big punch away brings it right back for you.
The Latin Snake's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. There's the combo. Oh, what a left hand. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Body shot, body shot.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. And that's the end of round 8. The Latin Snake's in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
That wasn't able to land. Throws a counter punch there. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Halfway through the 9th round.
That's it.
Back and forth exchange. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. And he ties up on the inside.
Beat the body.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Another strong round of accurate precision punching from him.
Well, it's easy to be accurate when your opponent walks out there and says, please hit me. I mean, he's like putting a sign on himself. Here's the red target.
Not much action as he just ties up. The Latin Snake's able to avoid that punch. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the... Look at that! Well, you knew his opponent could crack, and now he knows too. He is down.
And right now, he's actually thinking about what he's going to do. Am I going to get up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Parries the punch, puts one in there. The Latin Snake's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. He's losing this fight, and I think it's easy to see why. He's getting hit by that left hand far too much.
Well, the most elementary thing, the first thing you're taught in boxing is use your left hand. The second thing, get away from it. I guess he never learned that second thing.
Let it go.
And a snapping uppercut by the Latin Snake. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Oh, he just, wow, nice flush left hand. Wow! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. That's it. The fight is over. The Latin Snake's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, the Latin Snake, Sanchez.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.